Bro, this shit, wow. I want y'all to see this video from my boy Nino Brown. This shit is wicked. I don't know. Houston, we have a problem. Another one.
Let me tell you something. What? Them HIV rates out there in Houston, y'all better be careful out there smashing everybody, because them the highest rates right now in the U.S. If you in Houston out there slanging that goddamn mushroom tip to different women talking about you got a rotation, you better go get that shit checked, because that mushroom tip just might be infected. You're burning. And if you a woman in the H and you're acting with different partners, you might have the HIV, fool. You're burning. Go get checked and put that little fire out. Houston June STD reports were the most alarming in the U.S. They sicker than them boys out there in that goddamn Atlanta, the pride shit. I guess how many people was infected with the clap just last week alone? 3,678 with that goddamn chlamydia shit. Drip. Then 29 people was dripping with that gonorrhea shit. Drip.
The clap, 3,600?
22,715 people came back from the clinic last week with syphilis. Drip. And guess what? They got a new syphilis out there that they got
over 20,000. Y'all gotta stop, bro.
But the most scariest of them all is that HIV shit. That's that scary shit, because you can't get rid of that. And just last week alone, 17,000.
Can't get rid of that.
272 people. I say 17,272 people.
Nigga, 17,000 of y'all got in 1 week.
Over 17,000 people in 1 week.
In 1 week,
bro, that's crazy to me. Especially when the people that got that Magic Johnson shit don't even got the Magic Johnson type of money to make that shit disappear.
He got the Magic Johnson.
Like Easy. See, Magic Johnson still got money. That's why his ass still here. Easy ain't had that Magic Johnson money.
Half y'all ain't got the money to afford the shit to take care of HIV for you to live for the next 30 to 40 years.
Man, trying to get head for the $40. You better be careful out there, man, because the
energy, man,
part is, most of the men that's infected are the people in the rainbow community. They out there infecting each other, sleeping with each other, then going to the goddamn coochie population and polluting that shit. Because they taking that goddamn shit that they got from Adam back to Eve. If you out there in Houston and a person bumping into you by mistake on the goddamn bus stop, the bus, the train, I don't care if you're on a plane, you better go get your ass checked. If a cough on you, you better go get checked. Because the scariest part is the count is only the ones that went and got checked. What about the sick that's walking around right now and don't know shit because they don't know they sick? Because if everybody out there in Texas and Houston got there go get checked, this number probably a 10x, which means it'll be like 170,000 in 1 week, just 7 days with that goddamn shit. Ladies, I told you in the last video about this shit. Go buy you a rose. Or go to Amazon and get you a blow-up man, dog. And you better ride.
Y'all was having fun on weekends.
Men, sick, men. Go to goddamn CVS, Walmart, goddamn Target, and get you some Johnson & Johnson baby oil. Think about whoever it was with the BBL you been thinking about. And goddamn whack off that mushroom tip and carry your bald-headed ass to sleep, because they sick. But y'all comment below, and you in the H right now, and you ain't sick. Y'all comment below if you aware of what's going on in the H right now. Comment below, man, because this shit getting scary, man. Y'all like this video. Y'all make sure y'all share this video, baby. We the big.
There it is, bro. There it is. Man. Yeah. That shit different, y'all. Matter of fact, let me talk to y'all real quick. Hold on, let me get off this. 22,000 of y'all in Houston counted for syphilis in 1 week, bro. This shit crazy. This shit crazy. Y'all gotta stop this. I guess my videos I make don't sound as crazy as they once did, right? Because if you're on one side of the fence, which side you gonna pick? If you only pick one side, you gonna pick the side where you that shit burn. Or you gonna pick the side where you got that. You can make fun of whatever one, but I'd rather be on the side where we than scratching my shit because that shit itching and burning every fucking day. The fuck, nigga? Y'all niggas think this shit a game, bro, and it's not a game. Y'all niggas think this shit a game. Y'all see what's going on in Houston. That's only one state down south, nigga. You have to imagine the whole goddamn South itself. Then North, West, you feel me? West is its own thing because it's the West side. Then we got the North and the South side. But the North and the South side is goddamn basically the East too in a way. Texas is like the South side, but it's so damn big. It's connected. It's goddamn. You could be on the West side of Texas and the East side of Texas. You could be in goddamn two totally different places, bro. Two totally different places from you just going on one side. But that's the same with Georgia, and the same with Florida, the same with a lot of big states that's down south too. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's sad. That is very sad that a lot of us, because we all human. A lot of us decide to use the pleasure of sex to give us that dopamine hit till it's too late. Till like how Nino Brown just said, you become a Eazy-E or a Magic Johnson, but yet them niggas were iconic and they was getting paid money. Now Eazy-E didn't have the money Magic Johnson had. Magic Johnson was getting paid way more than Eazy-E was. He started off, I'm not gonna say that they was the first rap group. They wasn't the first rap group, but they was the first, I would say, street rap group. You know what I'm saying? Gang culture rap group was NWA. And Eazy-E was the head honcho in that motherfucker, right? He was trying to make shit move. But niggas out there having a lot of fun, right? And that's what happened. Magic Johnson was one of the greatest basketball players to ever play the game. Showtime. Him and Larry Bird basically saved the NBA. For anybody that doesn't know about basketball NBA, Magic Johnson, he had HIV/AIDS, whatever, and he caught that shit back when he was playing basketball. You see how old he is now? That was nigga over 20 years ago. You see what I'm saying? Back in the 90s and the 80s. And it's kind of cool. When he got caught up with that shit, he had made a public announcement like, I'm done, I'm retiring from basketball, blah, blah, blah. And they found out that, yeah, he was, because he was sick or whatever. But all the money he made after the fact, during his season and after the fact of just being an iconic player on the biggest team based damn near in the NBA, being a Lakers player, playing for the Lakers and winning all the rings, I think he is set for life. So he's able to afford. I'm pretty sure he has his own personal doctor that helps him out with this HIV shit. He's set. Eazy didn't have that shit. You know, he didn't have that money. You could see in the story, when they had a story of Straight Outta Compton, some of the shit wasn't, you know, it was kind of like gassed up. Some of the shit was real bad. At the end of the day, I'm from the east side. I would only know so much. I wasn't there. Everybody will only know so much unless you was actually in that group on the west side. You feel what I'm saying? But the movie was decent enough for us to understand, like, bro, he was getting finessed by his manager the whole time. The manager used their talent and was getting paid the big bucks type shit and was giving them the scraps. So he couldn't even afford to get HIV. And at that point in that time, there was even not a cure, but there wasn't like anything strong enough for HIV at that time back in the 80s, right? Magic Johnson, he was sick, but he got sick towards like the 1990s, I believe. Was it 92 or 93? Hey, if whoever watches this and is a basketball fan, correct me if I'm wrong, but I know it was in the mid 90s when Magic Johnson got caught up. And Eazy, when did he get caught up? No, I think they had something strong enough for both of them at that time. But it's getting, you know, that shit got stronger and stronger over time. Like 2024, they have things now for HIV that can, you know what I'm saying, that it's still costly, but it's not as much as it was. But either way it goes, Magic Johnson can afford that shit. That's what I'm trying to get to. And Eazy really couldn't afford it. So he died from that shit, and Magic's still living on. He's still living, making more money. He's a billionaire, my nigga. He's making hella money through the Lakers, through his sponsorships and businesses. He's set. He can die, have that shit, and still die at an old age. Which he is now, I know he's what is he? In his 60s. But he's over 50 something, and he's still he's had this since he was in his 30s. So he's had this for about 20 years now. I want to say over 20 years now. He's had this disease, and he's still living. He didn't have it that long. He passed away because of that. So y'all want to play with this shit. Y'all want to make fun of these guys that's retaining and talking about retention, even if they not doing a whole year, they doing a month here, a month there, and they're telling you their experiences and letting you know how better they feel, and at least they're not itching they shit. Now, of course, on retention, you do have discomfort down there. You do have discomfort in your penis down there because you've been holding out for so long. But I'd rather have that discomfort knowing that I'm actually healing myself than killing myself. Because the other discomfort is when you're scratching yourself, all that burning shit, yeah, you're really dying, dog. Yeah, you're really dying. You're really dead. So, let's not make this shit a game. I don't want to make this shit a game, but like I don't want to just hold out for 2 weeks and then just to have fun again. How about you? This doesn't scare y'all into wanting to be married, like, and not anytime soon. I'm not, like I said, I'm not. At one point in time, I wasn't even a marriage guy at all. But it's like I started thinking about it more and more. I'd rather just be with one female that I know. Okay, if I ever get caught up with anything, like as far as a disease, let it just be from that one female than it be from 12 other girls that I don't know who. I don't even know who gave it to me type shit. And I done gave it to somebody else. And we just give it passion around diseases and shit. Just nasty shit. You feel what I'm saying? Let's stop doing that, bro. Even if you don't believe in marriage, I'm not saying for everybody don't believe in marriage. Have that one that you just lock down and just be with for the rest of, you know what I'm saying? Is it so bad for you to lock down with one, maybe two girls for the rest of your life, bro? After a while, like at least think about that. Like this is why, cause I'm still younger, but I'm in the phase where I'm just trying to grind. I'm not worried about females, but when I get back to that phase again, where I start courting, I know I'm gonna court. I'm trying to court for the right one. I want to be with her until I die. At that point, until I fucking die. It is what it is, and that's why I'm not trying to play with that shit no more now. I'm trying to take it serious so I can get better every day, prepared for when that time comes. Boom, I'm here and I'm ready. I'm not playing around. A lot of people playing around as if like they can't find that one. They think in their head they want to find that 10, 11, 12 motherfuckers. They don't want to just find one. They want to share their body with everybody, and that is disgusting. I used to do that shit, bro. You don't get tired of just busting on these bitches, bro? Let me just be real. You don't get tired of just busting nuts on these hoes. Literally, you don't get like physically, you don't get tired after you bust one on a bitch. 2, 3, whatever, how many fuck you want to get one off. You don't feel like you're losing energy, bro. And then after a while of having all of that fun, you wake up one day and your dick not feeling the right way. It's feeling different. It starts feeling like it's itching on the inside, not the outside type shit. And it's feeling like it's burning. It's feeling like you can't pee right. Then you really fucked up. You had a lot of fun, but now here's the consequences of having too much fun. But let's say if you was focused on working so much to where you can even go out and do the shit you want to do with these bitches. At least you wake up strong again, then we can do another day of work instead of you just tweaking out now. You don't know what the fuck to do, bro. And then you can't afford the things that you may need to afford. It's costly, bro. America know what they're doing. They promote sex to y'all. But then they charge out all this money for you to get on these pills that when you catch something, now you gotta pay all this money for it. They know, they know any nigga that's sick, not sexually disciplined, gotta pay up. They gotta. If you're not sexually disciplined, you have to pay money. You might end up going broke, bankrupt, because of how unsexually disciplined you are, depending on who you is. The less discipline you have in sex, the closer you become to being broke, or staying broke if you're already broke. There's no nigga that's super sexually undisciplined, just doing it every day, not even giving a fuck who they doing it with, and they rich. Point them out to me. Point me out a nigga that's truly rich, wealthy, right? They don't work for nobody else. They work for themselves. They the ones that cut the checks, and they just having belligerent sex with just any and everybody. Show me, and we'll come back to this conversation. Other than that, this shit is getting wicked. Houston, we have a fucking problem. I'll see y'all, bro.